Have you ever noticed how some people just don't have friends? Not because they're rude or boring, but because they're wired differently. Here's the crazy part. Being someone who doesn't have many friends doesn't always mean something's wrong with you. In fact, it might mean you have traits that most people can't handle. Let's talk about the 5 rare personality traits people who don't have friends often share. And by the end of this video, you might see loneliness in a whole new light. You see, in today's world, everyone's obsessed with being liked. Social media rewards attention. People collect friends like trophies. But what if you're not wired that way? What if you crave peace more than popularity? Here's the truth most people miss: not having many friends can actually be a sign of deep self-awareness and emotional strength. It can mean you've outgrown shallow connections. It can mean you're not chasing validation anymore. You're chasing growth. So let's break it down. Trait P19: you value authenticity over approval. Most people will do anything to fit in. They laugh at jokes they don't find funny, nod along to opinions they don't agree with, and pretend to care about things they don't. But not you. If you're the kind of person who struggles to make friends, it might be because you can't fake it. You crave real conversation, real energy, real connection, and because of that, small talk drains you. Fake people frustrate you. You'd rather be alone than surrounded by phoniness. That's not a weakness. That's integrity. You've chosen truth over comfort, and that's rare. Trait at 2I: you're highly self-reliant. Here's something people rarely admit: most friendships are built on dependency. People want someone to vent to party with, to distract them from their problems. But if you're naturally independent, you don't need that kind of emotional crutch. You've learned to comfort yourself. You've learned to enjoy your own company. It doesn't mean you hate people. It just means you don't rely on them to feel complete. And that kind of independence can make others feel insecure. They don't understand how you can sit alone at a cafe, travel solo, or enjoy a quiet Friday night without feeling lonely. But you know the truth: being alone and being lonely are two very different things. Trait P3: you think deeply, sometimes too deeply. While most people are talking about gossip or the latest viral trend, your mind is somewhere else. You're thinking about purpose, about meaning, about why people do what they do. This depth can make casual friendships feel empty. When you talk, you want to talk about ideas, emotions, life goals, not what someone ate for lunch. And because of that, people might find you intense. They might not know how to connect with your level of awareness. But that's okay. Deep thinkers rarely have crowds. They have impact. You might not have many friends, but the few you do have, they get you. Trait 14: you set high standards. You've probably heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, you take that seriously. You don't want to surround yourself with people who complain, waste time, or play small. You want people who challenge you, who inspire you, who hold you accountable. And because that kind of energy is hard to find, you often end up walking alone. Some people call that arrogance, but it's actually self-respect. You'd rather wait for quality than settle for quantity. You know that fake friends will drain your energy faster than solitude ever will. Trait 5: you're emotionally independent. This one's powerful. Most people need constant validation. They need to be liked, noticed, invited. But you've learned to validate yourself. You're not chasing likes or compliments. You're not addicted to being seen. You're grounded in who you are, even when nobody's watching. And because of that, you come across as mysterious, maybe even intimidating. People don't know how to read you because you don't seek their approval. You move with quiet confidence. You don't broadcast your life. You live it. That kind of self-assurance is rare. It's magnetic. But it also means fewer people will truly understand you. And that's okay. Now, here's the big takeaway. Not having friends doesn't automatically mean you're broken, antisocial, or unworthy. Sometimes it means you've evolved past surface-level connections. You've chosen peace over noise, truth over popularity, growth over gossip. You've realized that solitude isn't a curse. It's a space where you meet the truest version of yourself. And that version doesn't need a crowd to feel whole. So if you often find yourself alone, don't panic. Don't rush to fill the silence. Use it. Build yourself in it. Because when you do, you'll attract people who match your energy, not drain it. Now I want to hear from you. Do you relate to any of these traits? Have you ever felt like being alone actually made you stronger? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this video hit home for you, hit that like button. It helps more people find it. Subscribe for more psychology-based insights like this. Remember, solitude isn't loneliness. It's the birthplace of strength, clarity, and self-respect. Stay relentless.